So about a week ago I clocked a glorious 2-hour shift in Remedy's new shooter FBC Firebreak, a game set in the chaotic universe of Control and Alan Wake, where you run around in a 3-man squad. Now, imagine the oldest house has decided to redecorate itself using the Office and a Lovecraftian IKEA catalogue. The walls are still breathing, the hiss are still screeching, and your co-workers are either dead or they're wielding a wrench the size of a small car, or they're flying around in their office chairs while interns are shooting grenades at you. This isn't Jesse Faden's world anymore. You're the janitorial crew, and you're mopping up reality breaches in between your coffee breaks. Now, during this 2-hour gameplay session, I got to try out the 3 jobs, which are 3 missions that you could run in the game. There is Paper Chase, where you will have to fight quite literally a mountain of post-it notes, and then Sticky Ricky at the end of it, who is a kaiju-sized sticky note golem, where he will literally try to smother you in paperwork. Then there was the hotfix mission, where we had to fix overheated AC units while dodging fireballs and flaming hiss and waves of hiss, while the player with the splash kit had to put the fires out on the ground as well, because enemies, when they ran over those bits of fire and ignited themselves, would actually move faster and hit you harder. So things got hectic quite quickly in that mode. Then there was ground control, which was a different mode where you had to basically deal with a radioactive kind of forklift and push it to the end point while picking up radioactive orbs and putting them inside that unit, while also having to deal with wave after wave of those hiss spawning in as well, which is something you'll have to do in all of these 3 different jobs. It is basically a horde shooter with objectives that you have to do in between all of those hordes kind of rushing you, in a similar to what you could expect in Deep Rock Galactic or Left 4 Dead 2. It's that type of gameplay loop. Now, I did also get to try out the 3 different classes, or the crisis kits, which are basically the fix kit, the jump kit, and the splash kit. Now, each one of these kits has the potential to speed up fixing certain objectives in some of the missions. Like, you might need to, I guess, charge a battery or charge a generator, which the jump kit can do really well because it's basically a pogo stick with a defib on the end of it, so you use the defib to charge that up. Then you've got the splash kit, which can put down a healing device and heal other players, but it can also put out fires. Then you've got the fix it kit with the big wrench, which will also speed up correcting or fixing certain items in those objectives. So each one of these crisis kits serves a role, right? There's no boring tank or healer roles, you get the idea. However, the splash kit, like I said, will put down a nice device that allows you to put a kind of sprinkle heal on teammates inside a radius, which is really bloody nice, and it actually saved our asses on more than one occasion. Now, the game does have a madness meter or corruption levels. Basically, the longer you stay in the mission, the longer it takes you to complete some of those objectives, the crazier it's going to get. The more enemies that are going to spawn, the beefier those enemies are going to spawn. I think at times, one of the times we remember, I think maybe 7 or 8 of the heavy grenade launcher guys all spawning in at the same time, which was quite terrifying because it was just explosions everywhere. So you're going to want to get those objectives done as quick as possible. Now, each one of these kits also have altered augments that can use as well. Very powerful, I guess, paranormal items, like a garden gnome that the jump kit had, which would spawn in a storm for a very short duration, which could actually wipe out your own teammates if they're too close to it. Then I think the fix-it kit had a piggy bank, which could be attached to the wrench, and you could basically fully charge enemies and it would do a lot of damage. Then the splash kit had a teapot, which could be attached to your injector and basically turn it into a bit of a flamethrower instead of it, I guess, shooting water globules. Each of the classes also have their own perks that you have to unlock with your progression simply by leveling up your rank and then purchasing them with lost assets or research samples. But I can't show those off in the footage simply because they have been completely reworked since the version of the game I got to play on. So the game has changed since then. So this isn't a review, it's just kind of an early hands-on to give you an idea of what the game is like. It is going to be a 3-player co-op. It is going to cost $40 and it is out on June the 17th of this year. It is also going to be a day 1 release on Game Pass and I think on PlayStation Plus as well. But enough waffling, I'm going to leave you guys with some footage of some of the gameplay just to give you a better idea of what each of the modes was like. Let me know in the comment section below if this game is something you like the look of. Have a great day, have a great week, and as always, thanks for watching. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, we made it. Oh, they're in office chairs. That does
That's
make
it.
more sense.
Yeah, yeah. It's just because you come in so low. I know they normally fly those enemies, but you come in so low.
I got a big guy. He's in the safe room behind you.
Okay, so he's got a thing on his back. I think you need to shoot. Oh, there he is. It's I have no bullets.
Got it.
Oh, there's two of them. Is there ammo in here?
I go for the safe. Alright, let's get out of here. How we know what's gonna happen, we can get a head start.
Oh, big guy, big guy, big guy. No! Yeah, that stun from the electric is a game changer.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah, look at that.
Awesome.
Yeah, let's open.
Yeah, that's making our firearms look cosmetic.
Yeah, that was that was way quicker. Does that actually do it, or does the wrench just need to come?
I think this is wrench actually.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Yeah, it is.
What is that?
Oh, God. You gonna blow up? Yeah, I think when they stand on fire, they move faster.
One this time.
Yeah. Oh, there's two. Okay, so the big ones can drop too.
Oh.
Yeah, that thing hurts. Okay, they're almost dead. Ah.
Don't get too cocky now. There's plenty more out there.
Oh, there's a thing behind me. What is that?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
That's from Control. You can't kill that.
Oh.
You literally have to, in Control, you have to just kite those around. Right, door's open.